Peace. Yo, this Big E Raw TV, baby. In the crib chilling. About to tell y'all another one of my Parks Department war stories. The Big E True Hollywood story as only told by me after 24 years of service in the parks and recreations. The brother got a lot of war stories to tell. So now I'm gonna tell y'all the story of the young man who threatened to the JTP just got out of jail. He threatened to, shoot me and do 25 to life, y'all. Little Puerto Rican kid, once again, I ain't got nothing against no Puerto Ricans. I got a lot of Puerto Rican friends at the job, so to dispel that, I don't want no, racial bias going on. So now what happened, little Munchkin, he be running his mouth, for weeks and weeks. He just that type. He just talk, and he get on your damn nerves. So now one day, I didn't properly mop up the floor, some sand was left on the floor for the next day. So when he comes in, he asks me, yo, man, you left that sand on the floor? And I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't do it on purpose, man. I just didn't, I didn't do a thorough job. My fault. I was ready to, be humble and apologize for my mistakes. Cause the Big E can admit when he do wrong, but I got some people in life, man. They don't know how to admit when they do wrong, y'all. But now back to that, So now he gonna tell me, he telling me what to do, y'all. The difference is he ain't no supervisor. You don't get to tell me what to do. So that's when I had to get big and green on him and get up in, get up in his face and almost, Hannibal Lecter him and bite his nose off. But I chose not to. So now he's shaking in fear. I'm like, yeah, you gonna tell me what to do? You don't tell me what to do. It's the only person I take orders from here is boss. And you ain't the boss. So now after that incident, supervision come. He telling supervision he don't mind killing me and doing 25 to life. He reaching over the supervisor's shoulder, making gun signals, and she telling him, oh, you got it all twisted here. This man been here longer than you. Said if anybody leaving here, it's gonna be you, brother. You the one that's gonna be leaving this station, telling them to move me. I got to move. No, brother, I'm 14-year vet. So you just here for 6 months. So you gonna be gone. I had to tell him that one day. I said the difference between me and you, said I've been here for years and I'm gonna be here for years. I said you gonna do your little 6 months and you out of here. And they gonna bring a new batch of y'all in. That's how that go down. So now, we gets into another incident a few days later. I'm sitting there reading my book because, reading is fundamental and he can't read, you know. So now he walks past me with the pipe trying to intimidate me. So I said, oh, he think I'm scared of him? So now I'm like, yo, come on, let's go outside and knuckle up, put the pipe down so I can hit you with this two-piece special and ask you, do you want some biscuit and a jelly with that? But he didn't want none of that. So now, I'm realizing, hey, I can't be going back and forth with this fool like this. I lose my job. So now it goes down to management. They bring him in the office. He in there telling lies. They already know me. I'm 14-year vet. So he in there telling just a whole different story of lies, y'all. And then that same season, after that situation happened, I get this young lady, talking about I'm taking a picture of her, which I wasn't. So now they removed me from my, station and they doing an investigation. So now I got to go up to the main office in Manhattan a few months later because they was investigating my history and whether I got a history of doing things like that around here. And once they found out I'm good, I went to the little meeting, everything was squashed, she never showed up. And, I was stationed back at my bathroom. I think this was 2010 season. It's like somebody was just trying to really get at the Big E. Because then when I come back to the bathroom, the fellas is telling me young buck in there selling weed. And I'm like, after just being accused of falsely taking a picture of a, female species. I'm like, I ain't about to go down for somebody selling a weed in here. So I pulls young buck to the side and I tell him, look, man, you know, go sell your weed somewhere else. Don't do that in here where we all sitting in here because of supervision walk in here. We all going down for that. And after I just been falsely accused of taking a picture of female species in her bikini, I ain't about to go down for your crap, man. So now, a day or two later, he do the hand-to-hand, transaction right in front of me. And I'm from the hood. I know the hand-to-hand transaction when I see it. So I had to almost, step up in his face and Hannibal Lecter him. So I let him know now I'm gonna call supervision on you. I done talked to you and I told you don't do that in here. So now I'm going to call supervision. He acting like he's stupid and he don't know which way is up. He walking on a boardwalk like which way do I go? Which way do I go? And I'm telling him don't go nowhere. Stay right there so you can confront the supervisor and tell her why you in here selling your reefer. So that's just I gave you what, 2, 3 stories in one of my Parks Department, war stories. This is War Stories number 6, y'all. The Big E War Story Chronicles, as told only by Big E, because only Big E know how it really went down. So peace. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to bark in the comment section, bark at a brother. Earth, earth.